Hi, I'm Dan. I'm a wheat breeder here at Intergreen. Year 10 and 11, I had the idea of working in agriculture, but I had no idea where that fit would be. In high school, I think I was an average student. I guess it wasn't until university where I was in the subjects that I really enjoyed that I really started to excel. I look at hundreds of thousands of different varieties or potential varieties of wheat with the idea of selecting that one that will be the next variety that farmers across Australia will be growing. Here we go. Basically, this is this particular variety people have been eating in their bread for many years. For the last 15 years they've had this in their bread. And so we need to make sure it's going to make that perfect loaf of bread every time. So we also make a lot of noodles with our wheat. If you've ever had an udon noodle, for example, that's come from my program, and we have a scientist and a miller come across from Japan every year just to eat our noodles and tell us if they're okay or if they're not okay. Instant noodles, which we did survive off in as a student, the large majority of the Western Australian crop goes into making those instant noodles. So it is a nice circle to see that feeding that student that now breeds variety for that type of noodle. I always thought, I've always pictured it as, your PhD is where you learn your technical things and then you get into a job and that's your apprenticeship really. Every day for me is very different. I can have a day in the office one day and the next I'm on the other side of the country in a farmer's paddock and looking at new varieties in that paddock. And I think at the end of the day, even on those hard days, when you can look at that larger impact that you can be having, whether it's the farmer down the road that you know well, or one on the other side of the country and contributing to their production, that makes the job all the more worthwhile. I think I live and breathe wheat. It's something that, I've spent the last 20 years studying and in being involved with, and I think that'll continue for the rest of my career.